But today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And coming up for you is live action from Major League Soccer. It's the Philadelphia Union, and they take on the Columbus Crew.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Great opportunity! High echelon goalkeeping there. Corner kick played in. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Teixeira. So for the Columbus Crew, you have to say it was a great performance against the New England Revolution. What do you anticipate seeing this time, Stuart?
Well, that 2-0 victory at home was not as easy as the scoreline suggests. They were just better in both boxes. Today, however, they may not enjoy quite as much of the ball, and therefore a draw looks the most likely outcome.
Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Played towards the near post. A decisive clearance it was. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's their leading goal scorer, mainly because of his movement, which is so clever. It's full of pace, and it always threatens the back of defenders. And, of course, he's a great finisher.
Pressing high, and they have the ball again. And a throw-in forthcoming. Tavares. Morris. On the offensive. Thumped clear. And space to cross it. Will it happen for him here? Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
It's a short corner. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. They could pick out a teammate. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner. Well, they're going for the short one. Zelarayan. And no way through. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Martinez on the ball. Patient build-up at the moment. And offside it is. Morris. Tavares. Moving the ball forward with purpose. options in the centre. Perfect tackle. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Will it happen for them? Could take the lead. And there it is, the opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, here's the replay, and it shows how patient they were in the build-up. Just so assured, waiting for the right moment. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Salinas has it. Artur. Moreira. Tavares with it. And giving it away. I must say this looks promising. And he takes on the shot. Tremendous block. A glorious chance. Oh, blocked it. Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. It's a short one. Can he convert? And using his body to good effect.
Well, there it is. The hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but their attacking play has been really incisive. It's been a really good display from them so far.
Defensive efficiency personified. Good vision. Can he get onto this? And now waiting to pounce. Oh, couldn't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
And back with Martinez. And intercepts again. How can he take them on and beat them? Zelarayan. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they keep it going? It should be. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
And he's fired over the corner. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here's the replay. It's certainly a well-delivered ball into the area, and the header is just as good. He gets up well, heads it down, and really doesn't give the keeper a chance. It's a brilliant finish.
So the whistle there. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Donovan. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Is it going to be? Well, they couldn't do anything with that particular cross. Zelarayan. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. He saw the situation developing. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Counter-attacking, very much an option. Could be. There's still danger here. Well, nothing untoward happened. Moreira. Lucas Zelarayan. Teixeira. Araujo. Artur. Now Teixeira. Is it going to end up being productive for them? The cross is on. Lucas Zelarayan. And moving the ball nicely. Sends it back. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Well, we have a plethora of live matches coming up for you here on EA TV. This one, I think, might pique your curiosity.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And this would reduce the deficit. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. The danger here as he runs at them. But really sticking to the task defensively. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well read to ease the pressure. Moreira. Artur. Into the final 20 minutes. Another MLS game for you to look forward to live on EA TV. It's the Columbus Crew, and they face FC Cincinnati.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
And space to attack. He could pick out a teammate. And cutting inside. Supporters making themselves heard. Can he take advantage? And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Losing possession here. It might be on for them. Can he put it away? And the keeper diving to thwart him. Substitution time it is. And over comes the corner. Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Moreira. It's with Araujo. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? And still an opportunity. Teammate available. Will he? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? And just 5 minutes remaining. A room to roam on the wing. He has time to play it over. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Zelarayan. It's with Araujo. Flag up, tight offside. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. McGlynn. Martinez with it. An awful lot of green space to run into. Targets available, cross comes in. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area.
And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors. Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to be able to bring you live action from Major League Soccer coming right up. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
He continues his run. Is it going to be? And how about that for a save? And the short option preferred. Takes the shot. And saved by the keeper. It's a perfect challenge. One of the many positive things you can say about the visitors is that they have the most potent attack in the league. And Stuart, that is official.
Well, their build-up play away from home has been brilliant. They get the ball into the front players with quality. They get midfield players making runs beyond the strikers. And the fullbacks are always ready to overlap. I'm sure we'll see the same again today.
Yeboah. Moreira. And a fine tackle. Junior Moreno. Lost possession. Yeboah. Artur. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Will it be? Still possibilities. And a time for calm on the ball. Yuya Kubo. On the ball, Vasquez. Well, can they be creative from here? Throw-ins given. Zelarayan. Making progress. Oh, he fancies his chances. And fine goalkeeping. Carrizo. Morris. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that pass. Useful looking position, you've got to say. And teammates to play it to. Nelson. Happy to take on the shot. And he got to it fairly easily. Yeboah. Playing with purpose and control. And he takes on the shot. Will he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
It's a short one. Played into the centre. Not away completely. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Opportunity! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Keen to take it short here. Zelarayan. And he's keen on cutting in. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Yeboah. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. But a shocking pass, really. Lucas Zelarayan. But attacking possibilities. Good-looking ball. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. And the yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here.
Well, I have a feeling we're going to see this time and time again tonight. It's a fantastic bit of technique. Just to get that much lateral movement on the ball. Wonderful strike.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Acosta. Yuya Kubo. Moving into the advanced position. He's taken on his opponent here. And a fantastic diving save.
Well, just listen to the fans. They know this is a big chance here.
And over it comes. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Morris. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Acosta. Sergio Santos. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. This looks more than decent. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Morris. Artur. Ryan. Oh, great vision. Could be troublesome. Plays it back. And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Well, I can tell you, we've been waiting patiently to get confirmation of this, and now it has been confirmed. Bruno Fernandes has completed his move to Leicester City.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully will...
Gives it a go! Can they stop it going in? Comfortable, and, well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Carrizo. He saw the situation developing. This might be ideal for the counter. Can they take advantage of the situation? Ready to fire. And a goalkeeper in great form.
And he's just pulled off an absolutely stunning save there. That is brilliant.
Moreira. Ryan. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. But attacking possibilities. Could play it in. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Giving it a try. Chance maybe. Real defensive resilience. Artur. This looks promising. Powell. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Carrizo. It is a decent-looking attack here. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac.
Well, these fans are right behind the team here. Can they get the equaliser, though?
Junior Moreno. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. Moreira. They're trying to get right into his face. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And options in the centre. Oh, fancy footwork. Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
And played short. And there it is, a penalty given and a chance perhaps perhaps for them to finish this off. Well, there might have been a case for a yellow card, but the referee didn't see it that way.
Well, Derek, it's a foul, yes. A penalty,
He can't hold on to it. And problem solved for now. Vasquez. And the counter looks on here. Options available. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. And they're making a change. Trying to deliver it accurately. And he was closely marked, but the header well off target. Well, as we approach full time, we have to say, playing away from home hasn't been a problem for them. Can they see it out? Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a tight game, but I think they've been the better team. They've just had that little bit more quality, certainly in attack, and of course they've been well organised at the back. They just need to see this through now.
This could be it! Spectacular save, top-class goalkeeping. What a block! And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop, and then the reaction.
Well, the electronic board showing one additional minute. Zelarayan. Artur. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were...